How's it going, Austin and Marcus? You had to go make food anyways, and you timed it perfectly. You just finished making your food. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you're able to be here today. Usually I'm streaming right when you're going to bed. So that's nice. We're going to pop on the iTunes here. Turns out my computer just wasn't getting good signal to my router, so go figure. Kind of makes it hard to stream when there's no internet to stream with. So there's that. Okay. All right, currently at 11 likes. Let's get us a like goal. We'll set it for 20. Just in time for Misty, really. Probably didn't need to battle these trainers, in all honesty, but whatever. Really not worried about over leveling these. Actually, we're gonna reset here. I reset for the sake of time, honestly. Because I didn't shut the DS off after the last stream. So, here we go. Should be all good to go now. Right, all good to go. All good to go. Okay. Flamethrower. Oh yeah, Misty doesn't stand a chance. I had said that I was going to defeat Misty with fire moves, so that we shall try to do. But why not get some extra coinage on our way? We are coming into needing a lot of Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, Safari Balls. We have 64 Pokemon prior to Misty here. And the next is 57, so we basically have to get almost as much again. Up to 12 likes? That is a lot. The best part is, though, it gets exponentially faster the further in we go, because I will have access to more training areas, higher level Pokemon, especially after we do Koga. Oh my gosh, after Koga's done, sky's the limit. Or rather, Burned Mansion is probably the limit, but you know. Once we beat Koga, we get access to Surf. The entire map is now open. And there are basically the last 30 Pokemon that we'll be able to get. And have level 35 Pokemon that we can grind against. I think it's Route 19 to the left of Fuchsia City might be the best place to grind after we get where we're going. A shiny Living Dex playthrough? Nah, absolutely not. No. I will do a shiny only badge quest. That I would do. Alright, which of these lovelies can learn cut that I have easy access to? Item. Parasect is able. I think Diglett is also able. We'll see what's in the wild bushes here. So, I would do a shiny Living Dex. Like, that's in the cards. I would do a shiny Living Dex. That's something that I want. I would not do a playthrough. Do I think... Can Sparrow learn cut? Generation 1. Okay, Rattata can learn cut from what it says. Oh, wait. Sandshrew. What else? Spearow. Can Spearow learn it? Diglett can. Okay, we're gonna go for Diglett. Yeah, like I got most of the shiny legendaries, so a shiny dex wouldn't be too terribly difficult to do. But it's not something that I would do in a playthrough of like Gen 3 or anything like that, just because it's a lot of Pokemon at really high odds. Maybe a Scarlet and Violet shiny only run would be possible. But I'm definitely hacking in some sandwiches, because screw that. Oh, Bellsprout can learn it too. Let's see if we can hit Bellsprout on the way down. Nope. I really should have checked to see if I had an extra Diglett lying around, but I don't think I do. You'll be back in a couple minutes. Gotta do something. Well, we'll see in a few, Marcus. What in the world? Why is my chat not showing? It's weird. Alright, Diglett was caught. Okay, it's not crucial, but ideally I'll find a Pokemon that can reasonably use Flash. Oh, Sandshrew. Sandshrew would have made sense. Okay, Butterfree can. Oddish can. Cannot. Okay, I am all sorts of extremely limited, aren't I? I don't want any of my Dex members to have to know Flash. I don't want HMs. That's what I'm struggling to avoid at this moment. So I think I'm going to have to catch another Abra for a Flash Mule. Got Diglett for cut. Let's see if I can quickly get an Abra, huh? Wait. Oh my gosh. I was just in an area that would have worked perfectly for. I'm not thinking. Can Drowsy learn cut? Because if Drowsy can learn cut, my problems are solved. Drowsy cannot learn cut. Okay, I gotta go back down to Goldenrod, or not Goldenrod, Vermilion. And snag a Drowsy, because I'm an idiot. I can't believe I didn't think of Drowsy while I was down there. Like, I was mulling around in the grass, looking for something, but it just didn't occur to me. I also think I need to come back down here anyways so I can get access to a Moonstone and among other things. So perhaps it's not a bad thing that I'm coming down here, because I don't think I have the HM for Flash yet. Certainly don't have the TM for Payday. Come on, Drowsy, don't be like this. You did 4 Gigantamax Machamp in Pogo today. None were shiny or close to perfect. That is pretty sad. I'm actually looking forward to doing a Gen 3 original hardware shiny badge quest. That is something that's on my docket to do. I have to finish this challenge and then do a Professor Oak's Living Dex or Professor Elm's Living Dex for Gen 2. And then Gen 3 I'll do a shiny only badge quest. Oh my gosh, I just need a Drowsy game. Like, can you hook me up? We beat Misty. We're able to move on. I just need a Flashmon. Like, I was not anticipating Drowsy being a rare encounter here. Sandshrew had a pretty good Gen 1 sprite, not gonna lie. At this point, I'm kind of concerned that it's going to be faster for me to just go hunt a Caterpie, evolve it into a Butterfree, than it is to find a Drowsy, or even a Clefairy. I'm going to give it 2 more encounters and then I'm just going for broke. Okay, guess we're going after either Pikachu would work too. Then I don't have to evolve. What do you mean Diglett's not able? Diglett can scratch. Why can't it cut? Now it's not going to give me a Sandshrew. Now it's not going to give me a Sandshrew. Because I need one to learn cut. I thought Diglett could. Internet lied to me. Yeah, this is butt cheeks. There are literally 3 Pokemon that spawn in this grass. I have a 66.66% chance of getting the one I need. Wow. It ain't that deep, Sandshrew. I just need you to cut a tree down. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 trees. Thank you. Like, I could realistically... I lied, it's probably like 4 or 5 trees. I could realistically get through the cave without Flash. It's not a necessity, but boy does it make it easier. I did get Marcel. Oh yeah, I have to actually come in here and tell it to use cut. Okay, there's tree 1 of 5. There's HM05. Yeah, once a Pokemon knows Flash, you can go through Rock Tunnel, or you can just go through from Memory and Darkness. That's an option too, you know. HP up. Moonstone. Number 2, 3. No, I did not play Machop Community Day yesterday. Unfortunately, I was otherwise detained, busy, all that. Hey, I fixed my chat. That's good. Alright. Pikachu? Metapod. We don't want Metapod, because that's... It's going to evolve fast enough. I think we can just... I think we can just deal with a Metapod. You only got 3? 3 shinies, I hope. This Metapod's just taunting me at this point. Okay, Caterpie, what you got? Just confirming. You can learn Flash as a Butterfree. Oh. Yeah. You right, Oak. You right. I need a Pokeball. You right. Once again, you're not wrong. There we go. It's a Pokeball, not a bike. I don't know, maybe I could just beat the Caterpie with the bike and catch it that way. Maybe that would be sufficient and work. Okay, let's go get our old Amber, because, you know, we're here, why not? Did that respawn? There's no way I missed that while I was hoarding for money. Don't mind me while I just slap this Caterpie in the face with a bag of money. Gosh, not the 14 experience. Oh, that's garbage. I feel like Caterpie was still 30. Oh, I guess it's split, so that makes sense. Three shiny Machop. Yeah, unfortunately, I missed Machop Day. All right, Marcus, we have a critical decision to make. I have... Never mind, the decision was just made. It's gonna be like, I have to get back to Cerulean City. Should I go through Mount Moon? Or should I go through the Viridian Forest and back? But I realize I don't have to go through the forest. I can just go back through Diglett Tunnel. Do I get the Amber now? Absolutely, I will take that to a lab and get it examined, and I will take that Aerodactyl and do nothing with it, but put it in the box where it belongs. Okay, Diglett, get out of here. You're useless. Change box. No. I need to change types of boxes. I forgot what TM08 was. No, I didn't want to store that. Hey, Marcus, you have a fantastic day. Good luck in your endeavors. All that. boxes. I should have some remainder of stuff here. Okay, maybe not. Oh, cool. Nice. I guess I really don't need the SSN ticket, do I? Oh well. Okay, that was tree 2. This is tree 3. No, this is tree 4. Hey, easy levels. Love it. Go, Caterpie! What do you think? I think it's going to go straight to level 10. I'll take it. Now I just need to do that two more times. I think the thing I noticed about this angle on my camera is that it's not as well lit as a backdrop as it used to be. Which is kind of sad. I'll fix it eventually. Get those LED light pucks going on. Did I anticipate having to evolve a Flash Pokemon today? No, I did not. But we wouldn't be doing this if it would have just given me a Drowsy. Like a civil game. And I am going to go and do an encounter after we get out of here and just see. And because I'll have a Butterfree, I won't need the encounter. And it'll give me a Drowsy because of that. That's how the universe works. Hey! Insta level. Love it. And probably 140 coins. Well, that's kind of gonna hurt. What? Metapod's evolving. Once again, the internet lied to me. That was a waste. I guess drowsy it is. Called it. But I did actually need the encounter, so we'll take it. Can't believe the internet lied to me on 2 accounts. I don't recall it learning sleep powder, honestly. Yeah, it didn't. Alright, Drowsy. Let's see what you got. Freaking thank you. I could have been through Rock Tunnel by now, just so y'all know. Like, that's how long that endeavor took. I think we're in tip-top fighting shape. And ready to cover the most ground in one single playthrough as we possibly can, I think. Oh, and there's my Bellsprout. I think Bellsprout could have learned both Flash and Cut. Do 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 Something like that. All right, junior trainer. this is going to be a good payday. Just throw all the coins around. Whoosh. We get 280 coins just for fighting this chick, plus what she gives us. There's a good chance that I'll earn more coins smacking her Pokemon around than I will from her actually paying me for the win. $360 for winning. Picked up 280. That's classic. Okay, all trainers must be battled, yes. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to optimize switch training when I can. Ooh, extra money. No! Oh good, it disabled bite. I thought it was taking away my ability to earn extra coinage. Oh good. Ah, there's a Voltorb. A Volt Orb. Question is Scritch powerful enough to kill it? Yes, it is. Mildly disappointing. Guess that means we're just gonna Pokeball this. Pokeball. I guess I could switch to Sandshrew. I'm probably gonna have to switch to Sandshrew. I think the only Pokemon in the cave I need is Onyx. At least I'm hoping that's the case. I feel like in some cases, Cubone can be found in the cave. But it's extremely rare. In the Pokemon Tower. in the Pokemon Tower. Which, honestly, I should have known, because that would make sense. Voltorb. Caught. It's extremely unfortunate that we have to get Surf. Before we can go down to that power plant, because we could just catch an Electrode there and be done with it. Oh crap, my child's awake. Just gonna be really quiet for a while and hope he goes back to sleep. I feel like I can find a Magnemite floating around here. Let's double check. Perhaps not. Yeah, okay. Thought so. And I just realized that on this list, I already have a Vulpix and a Growlithe due to... Wait, already have Growlithe. So I'm a little ahead. I also do not anticipate needing Cut in the immediate future. So I will deposit one Voltorb and my Sandshrew. Switch. Okay, let's go level up Voltorb. We got some trainer battles that need one. Not going to be good enough. Okay, but tell me why Persian's back sprite looks more like Meowth's back sprite should be. Oh. Well, that hurt. I can't believe Voltorb doesn't have an electric move. That's just crazy. Oh, this is going to be worth a lot of money if I survive enough. No, that's a bummer. I was bored. I feel that, dude. Not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Nah, that's gonna hurt. Not that much up. I'm like, you gonna die. Oh, snap. Genuinely shocked on that one. Thought I was dead. That is not what I wanted to do, so we're gonna try that again. Also really not feeling the value in switch training these trainers. Oddly enough. All that and we got a single level. think if we heal up, we'll be able to make a little bit more progress. Got a few more battles to do here. Sounds like my baby is awake. I can kind of hear him playing in his playpen, in his pack and play. Unfortunately, for this part of the playthrough, I do have an immense amount of grinding I must do. I will have to obtain a Dragonite. At some point, I will have to obtain a Dragonite. And it can go two ways. I can try just grinding to Dratini up to Dragonair from the game corner. I feel like that Dratini is going to be level 5, and that's a lot of levels. Or I can try fishing in the Safari Zone and potentially find them at level 30. Ooh, that is so bogus. Because, like, if I try to attack, it's going to use quick attack, and that's just not going to be bueno. Why, yes, I will. Why, yes, I will. All right. Again. I don't remember swapping into Voltorb and then swapping out, so I think I might have just wasted some experience there, but it's not the end of the world if I did. At this point, I'm just trying to finish these trainers before my kid loses his ever-loving crap in his pack and play. Because we will have to end the stream soon, which is very unfortunate because we could have gotten a 2-hour stream in if they would have napped a little bit longer and the stream didn't have issues starting off. That was detrimental. Okay, got him. There's him. Okay, I think I battle him and then the hiker, and I think that's my last guy. Who's that walking with those good looking Pokemon? You sure it's my Pokemon you're looking at? Junior Trainer. Growlithe. Stupid Voltorb needing to be level 30 to evolve. I think the only Pokemon I get to catch in Rock Tunnel is Onix. And that's honestly disgusting. As terrible as that pun was. Oh, wasted experience there. Oh well. Oh, hey, there's this guy. I didn't know about this guy. I wake up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Beedrill Sprite is like so good. Has no business being that good. Also had no business hitting me that many times with Fury Cutter, or whatever the heck. I didn't even pay attention to what that was, I just know it hit me most of the times. Fury Swipe. Level 19. We're making progress. Still no electric move, which would give us some stab and be tremendously better, I think. Focus. I need to go check on that. The problem with living in an apartment is that you don't always know what sounds are what. my kid was awake in his play pen, and there was a loud thud, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did he finally figure out how to crawl out of that thing? Because if he did, he is way too early on that. But no, he was nose down in the bassinet in the pack and play. He was asleep. And it looks like my oldest went back to sleep too. So the stream goes on. Okay. I just have, I think, that one hiker left to do, and we're good to go. Now I'm not so sure because I hear baby sounds again. Alright, hiker dude, let's go. Let's go! I am a little toughy. I don't know how well switch training's gonna go inside the cave, because that's, like, if I have to backtrack for any reason, that's so many encounters. And I don't think I want to deal with that. But for sure my oldest just popped out of bed, so we will defeat this hiker, rejuvenate the Pokemon, and probably end the stream. I will be back on later this evening. Hopefully with more than 3 people hanging out, watching. I mean, thank you guys for being here, the ones that are, but having 3 people watching as opposed to the 10 that we could have, that's just one of the causalities of being streaming early, but not like super early. Seems like morning streams do well and late night streams do okay, but midday streams rarely have anybody in them. At least for my channel. No Persian, we don't need Fury Swipes. Give us some more EXP on Voltorb here. Payday. Well, this is gonna be a big payout for this battle. go. Geodude down. $700 for winning. Picked up 802. Not bad. It's a pretty good payday. Alright, get the Mons healed up. Ready to go. Such a rude thing to say. We hope to see you again. Oh, we still have one more trainer to do. Pikachu. Do you think I have a chance? No. Actually, I do. I have a chance. Should I push it? No. Am I going to anyways? Yes. Should I have? Absolutely not. Okay, okay. Oh. That was disgusting. That was nasty. Dirty. Alright, and because I only need to pick up one Pokemon inside Rock Tunnel, we're gonna grab... And it doesn't even need to evolve, so it can go straight to the boxes. We're gonna grab Venusaur and Blastoise just for some extra firepower. Wherever I put those. Not that I think Charizard can't make it through Rock Tunnel. But switch training this Voltorb through this tunnel, I definitely want to have options, since I'm going to lose a lot of health to turns. Just switching in and out. Alright. And that is where we're going to end off for this part of today's video. And well, really, today's video will resume episode 46, when we stream tonight, if we're able to. I think we'll be able to, but we'll see you guys then.